Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I hope you all are having a fantastic start to your morning. Once again, enjoying the sunshine and the warmer weather. Today, I wanted to talk about some common exercise myths. There's a lot of information out there, especially in the fitness industry. Or on the fitness industry that can be misleading and things like that. What I feel is part of my responsibility to all of you is to, make sure you have the right information so that you can be safe and, actually make a difference in your personal fitness. I have 4 different myths that I think most people are pretty familiar with. Maybe not as a myth, but information that you've probably heard before. So the first one is in the industry we call spot reduction. Essentially what this means is you can't make your body lose fat in a specific area. The example I saw for this was, I'm going to do 50 crunches every day to lose stomach fat. You are working your ab muscles, but unfortunately you aren't burning the fat around your abdominal areas, or you might not be. You can't tell your body where to burn fat from. It's not like I can point to my stomach and say, hey, listen, I want you to get rid of that. It just doesn't work that way. What you should rather focus on is your diet overall. Another term we use in the fitness industry is the 80-20 rule. It comes from 80% diet and 20% in the gym or working out. Really where you're going to see the biggest changes start to happen is when you really start to dial in your diet and make healthier food choices and things like that. And you'll get an overall lessened, body fat rather than thinking you can just spot reduce in certain areas. So again, just dial in on that nutrition a little better. Keep giving it your all in your exercise routines. And you'll be well on your way. Next one is strength training will make me bulk up. I've heard this a lot from when I was training women individually. A lot of times we get it in our head that, I'm going to gain muscle if I do strength training, and then I'm going to look huge, and, I don't want to look really muscular as a female. That's not necessarily going to happen. You need the absolute perfect genes. Most importantly, you would need a lot more testosterone than women tend to have in order to bulk up like a male does. Genetically, and in terms of hormones, females it's really probably not going to happen for you. There are going to be those select females that really can pack on some good muscle and bulk up, but for the majority, it's really not feasible. And strength training can actually help lean you out. So the more lean muscle you have, the more calories your body is going to burn naturally, even when just at rest. You should strive to, work out those muscles, gain as much lean muscle as you can, because in the long term, it's only just going to help you burn more calories throughout the day. And you will definitely look leaner, and most likely not bulkier. All right, on to the next one is going to be, if I am not sore after a workout, I did not work out hard enough. This is not true. First of all, yes, if you are sore, that probably does mean that you applied a large amount of stress to your muscles, because that is where that soreness is coming from. It's the micro tears in your muscle and the damage you just inflicted on your muscle that are causing that soreness. Yes, you might feel sore, but if you don't, that doesn't necessarily mean you didn't work out hard enough. You didn't, put your muscles under an appropriate amount of stress. It could mean that your recovery is just really well. So there's many different things you can do to, make the most out of your recovery time. Some of those things are going to be getting enough sleep, eating properly, especially before and after a workout, and drinking enough water, hydrating throughout the day. So just because you're not feeling sore doesn't mean you didn't work out hard enough. It really could just mean that you're doing the right things to recover properly and to rest properly, to let your muscles repair. So don't think that you didn't work hard enough if you're not feeling sore. And the last one for today is you should work out every day. I've had a few times in my career so far where I've seen people work out, every single day, twice a day, just putting their body under a serious amount of stress. And you could just see these people, getting deeper and deeper into the hole that they were digging of fatigue. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't be physically active every day. When I talk about working out, I mean, an intense, weightlifting session or an intense cardio session that really works your muscles and really gets your heart rate up. That is what I mean by working out. You should still practice active rest days because they are very good for you. It helps you to rest, but still, work your body a little bit. So these can be like a walk or a leisure activity, something just to, get yourself moving. Working out every day is very, very stressful on your body. You're constantly breaking down your muscle fibers. And you really should give yourself at least 48 hours of rest after you work a specific muscle group to train that muscle group again. So for instance, if I work on my biceps today, I probably shouldn't exercise those again to at least Friday, or preferably later on, because they need that much time to rest and repair. So if you're constantly breaking down those muscle fibers, you're never going to repair and rebuild or build up those muscle fibers. So you're just digging yourself a hole. And that, just like I talked about previously in the, I think it was, let me look back here quick, the over-exercising topic that I talked about. I can't find it, but the over-exercising topic where it just leads to more fatigue and lack of motivation, which can lead to a whole bunch of other issues with your body and your mental state and things like that. So exercise on most days of the week and practice active rest on the other days. All right. Thank you for listening and tuning in today. I hope these clear up some of those myths or misconceptions that you might have heard in the fitness industry. Get out there, enjoy the weather, and I will see you all back tomorrow. Take care.